What's going on, YouTube? It's your backyard gardener. Today is July the 25th, and I'm just coming back into town from a trip to Birmingham, Alabama. Went to go visit my brother for his birthday and celebrate his birthday with him. And while I was there, it was extremely hot, and I hear it was extremely hot here in Michigan. So I left my nephew in charge of my garden, and I think he did a very good job. We're harvesting today some tomatoes, some banana peppers, some cucumbers, and taking a walk around the garden. Everything looks good, and we're also gonna do some compost tea today to give everything an extra boost. Mainly for my peppers here that has filled in. I'm sorry, not my peppers, but my bean plant that has filled this trellis in real nicely. I'm really satisfied with that. So this is my first time looking over the garden since I've been back in town. I do notice some things that aren't good, but it's just due to the extreme weather. This is my bush bean plants, and they're looking really good. See if we got some beans in here. Oh yeah, look at that. We got beans, people. Beans. Got some nice bush beans. We're going to let these go for maybe a couple of more days. Then we'll harvest some of those. We have raspberries. How many cups of tea? However many you need. Raspberries on my raspberry bush. They're sweet as sugar. Bean plants. Flowers I'm turning into pods, which is great. And some of them have already turned into pods, like so. Bell peppers are doing really great. I do have some issues with some blossom end rots on some of my peppers. I've harvested some of my tomatoes, as you can see down here. Those are ready. Those beefsteaks are gigantic. Over here were my beets, my Detroit sweet red beets. They're coming along really good. In about the next 2 weeks, I should be ready to harvest them. So we're going to just give them a little water in here. Put a little compost tea. My butter crunch lettuce is coming up really nice, especially over there in that bucket. Some of my herbs are going to seed, which is okay because I'll harvest some of them before they all completely go to seed. My lemon balm is doing great for my teas. A lot of health benefit from these herbs. Apple mint, pineapple mint, spearmint, stevia. My mulberry bush is really coming out and doing real good. Over here, my only issue is that I thought it would have gotten better, but it got a little worse. And one of the YouTubers and subscribers is having the same issue, and she thinks it's a fungus. I'm not sure what it is. I'm starting to agree with her that it may be a fungus. They got a hold to them, but right now they're still somehow feeding my melons. I only have a few more days to go on these melons. Like this one right here. This one is almost ready. I can't even lift it up. These are my sugar baby watermelons. So they're still sending nutrients to my melons to allow them to grow. So we're gonna let them keep going. I'm going to start harvesting some of this stuff real soon. Next few days, I'll be harvesting some of these melons. Over here with my muskmelon plant, which is like a cantaloupe or honeydew, honey rock melon that I explained before. We're going to also fertilize this. I have some yellow foliage in the bottom, but not really bad. And before I left, I did see a melon growing there. And if I dig through there, oh, I see a big one in there. Let me see if I can get to it. I don't want to step on my leaves, so that's why I'm treading really careful. There's a couple of them. That's one. There go another one in there. And back there's a few more. So there's melons in there. My blueberry bush is still producing blueberries. Now this is a top hat variety. And it's still producing those wonderful sweet blueberries. I've gotten quite a bit off this vine. And this is my tomato plant here, Brandy Girl. So everything is producing. I took about 3 large cucumbers off of my cucumber plant that I'm looking at the top for them, and they were actually down in the bottom, and I almost let them go. I'm gonna post that harvest. I almost let them go too far. See, there go one giant one back there. I think that one might be waterlogged. I'm gonna have my godson to harvest that for me. Sweet 100s. Look at that. I told you, these tomatoes here are like candy. Really, really good. Strawberries are doing great. Blackberry bush is just doing awesome. I mean, I'm gonna have to put this in the area by itself. I might have to build a trellis for this thing, like I did my grapevine over here. So, again, everything is coming along great. I'm still composting back here in my little compost bin that I made. Haven't turned it in a few days. I did turn it today and put some more compost in it. Over here at my grape vine, it's doing really good. It's doing real good. Nothing has gotten to it, and it's almost up to the trellis. So again, it's your backyard gardener. Garden did survive the vacation. I thoroughly enjoyed myself in beautiful Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm happy to be back home because it was hot, and then I came home to heat. So to all my new subscribers, welcome. And to my brother, I'm going to dedicate this video to him. Happy birthday, big brother, and happy gardening, everyone. So I'm out at the garden, and I'm starting to harvest cucumbers. We're going to take that one off, just twist it off. And I've almost let them get too big because I wasn't quite paying attention, looking at the top instead of the bottom. And we got another one in there that's ready for harvest. See, I've almost let this one get too big, till my godson had noticed it. And there go a third one over there too. Yeah, I didn't even notice these. Yeah, I let them get a little waterlogged, too big. They're gonna be a little bitter. But that is my harvest for today.